morning, guys. Thanks for watching Kate in the City. Today, we're going to go ahead and take you on a trip to the Solid Waste Authority, and we're going to get some compost, and we're going to do a quick tour around what I'm doing for my spring 2017 garden. Let's go. We took a trip to our local Solid Waste Authority, or you may call him the garbage man. But this garbage is gold to me because I can get a truckload of compost for $15. I thought that laying bins down in the bed of the truck would be beneficial because then we would be able to pull out large amounts of compost and kind of minimize our work. However, I didn't really consider how much compost actually weighs, and it took two people at a time to be able to move these little 15-gallon totes. So it's quite heavy. What I had to do was I had to dig a bunch of it out from the top and then have some help to remove the bins. Once all the bins were out, I was able to open up the tailgate and put the bins in front of the tailgate and just shovel the compost in. Once the last little bit of compost was scraped out of the bed, we were able to just sweep it down and clean it out easily. I left 2/3 of the compost here so that it could be dispersed throughout my garden, and then the other third was deposited right here where I had just recently tilled this up. I slowly just spread and mixed the compost in with the existing soils. I also spaced out where my footpaths would be. From here, I pretty much used 5-gallon buckets to move this pile. As you can see, I've already got it significantly reduced. And so let's just take a quick look. Oh, I was cutting some branches down. But okay, so here is what we have for the bed. Of course, the light is all crazy here, but I have the bed separated into 3 spots, and I did go ahead and do some planting. This is the middle bed, or the middle row, I should say, and here's the small row to the right. I have my path started in between, and then I started planting out some things. So I got some peppers in here, some tomatoes off to the right here. I I actually have tomatoes in all of these beds because I just have so many that I have to get them in here and into my community garden beds over at the Unity Garden. I mounted up some soil and compost mixture here, and we have some tomatoes and some peppers in here. And then I also started planting some smaller starts. Let me see, what do I have here? I have some kohlrabi. And then over here, I started planting, oh, okay, so these are my chocolate naga peppers, my ghost peppers. Oh, and this is a little Brussels sprout. All right, so we'll see how those do. And I'm just going to continue to build this mound. And then over here we have some more peppers. We got a couple peppers in this row. And here I just sprinkled the compost kind of over top because I already had these guys planted. So it'll just give them a little bit extra nutrition. Now, I just want to mention really quick that there's two different ways that you could plant your garden. You can plant it as a monoculture garden or a polyculture garden. And the difference between the two is that monoculture gardens, they are all only tomatoes, say, or only peppers in one area. A polyculture, of course, means that there are many cultures of different species of plants that habitate the same area. So here are a few jugs. I did some winter sowing, and all the plants in there will be going into this bed as well as the one that I just filled in the back. There's just some rubble that I pulled out of the soil. And as you can see, this is a little keyhole garden. Okay, so it makes it easily accessible while giving it a large square footage. And so we have some carrots here. Those are doing pretty well. And then a few days later, I planted these carrots as well. And they're a little bit smaller, as you can see, but they're doing well. We have different types of greens here that I've planted so far. We have some rhubarb. I planted two. There's actually another one. I got 3 rhubarb. Here's some sage. It's really good when you are mixing your plants up like this. These are radish. Okay, so by interplanting like this, by making a polyculture garden, you're not putting all the plants that this one specific bug that may be crawling or flying through your garden just happens to love, and you're not putting them all in the same place. You're kind of making it harder for them to decimate a crop. So you guys, I'd really like to know, what are you guys planting this year? Are you doing a monoculture or a polyculture? Please let me know in the comments down below. I'm really interested. Thanks so much for watching Kate in the City. Please give us a big thumbs up, ring that bell, make sure you subscribe if you aren't already, and most of all, share. Thanks for watching Kate in the City. See you next time.